one of the questions was why the representation does not include women. It falls within the ambit of our scope in Parliament. Myself and Comrade Des in the National Assembly. He sits in the Standing Committee on Finance. I sit in the Standing Committee on Appropriations. Also, our members from the provincial legislature, they sit in the finance committees. And also our members of the provincial detachment. We have my Commander Mvelasengale, who is the fundraiser of the province. So that is why then the gender looks like this. We come from different spaces, but we speak in one terms, and all of us here, these subjects falls within our project. So that's why you are here. So that's why the composition is like this. But it's not everyone coming from one place. There's provincial detachment, there's national members of the National Assembly, members of the provincial legislature, members of the National High Command. So that's why the detachment, or that's why this committee is looking like this. And then one last thing. This is not just a rocket science that iThala is made to fail around this time. The enemy knows that we are about to take government here. So there's a strategic objective to paint a picture that iThala failed around the tenure when MK Party was in power. So above everything, they will do whatever in their means to make sure that iThala is collapsed around this time when we are about to take government. So that's why then, as MK Party, we stand and say we are against everything and we do whatever possible within our means to make sure that we reverse everything. The intention from the Prudential Authority to liquidate iThala, we are going to reverse that together with the people of South Africa. That's why we said it is important for us to come and do this pressure so that we tell our people, we tell the people of South Africa, this is our position. This is where we stand with you. That's why we are coming from the National Assembly, and we have been depositing very progressive inputs there to say, save iThala, support iThala.
A few decades ago, Valteras, look at the First National Bank and the relationship that has been started between SASSA and FNB. Isn't that Valteras? They've taken the accounts. It's a win for them. They stand to gain. The families that own the banks stand to gain from this sector, from this market. Remember, they have been for a long time blocking our African communities, not giving us assistance whenever we solicited. But iThala has been doing that. iThala has been disturbing. So once iThala collapses, they will get this market that iThala has been supporting. So we are waiting to see. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing like this happens on its own. You've got to, as journalists, start digging deep. Are there people inside iThala who are responsible for this? There's no smoke without fire. Causality. Who caused this to happen? Inside iThala. The government of KwaZulu-Natal, the GPU, start smelling that side. There are people there who are playing, who are responsible for this. I will not be surprised if someone working with the people inside iThala, the people in the KwaZulu-Natal government to collapse iThala, want iThala to be their new physical bank when they have banks that are virtual. Start smelling, start digging. Who stands to gain?
To the media is that iThala is one of the banks here in the province that supports the SMMEs that are contractual to the government of KZN. Many contractors or the service providers of the province that works with the very same government of the province, they are being supported and they've received their fundings from iThala. So the moment you collapse iThala, you're not only affecting iThala alone, you are also affecting the SMMEs of the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Those who have been denied by the commercial banks, the major banks. iThala made it easy for them to get assistance. iThala doesn't have any red tapes when it comes to assisting the small and developing businesses. So we think that government should have taken another portion on, should have taken another action rather than putting it under liquidation. That's not a good approach. We believe that when the president takes an oath, he says he's going to act in defense of the people of South Africa. So how many people are banking with iThala? How many people are surviving through iThala? So where is the oath and the vows of the president when he says he's going to act in defense of the people of South Africa? How many people are with iThala? How many families are going to be affected by the actions that are happening on iThala? So that's our statement. That's where we're standing. On the Constitution of Mkhonto weSizwe, Section 14, under the values and the principles of the organization, it states clearly on 1G that our consciousness is with the poor and the working class. How many workers are at iThala? So how can you deny all those people the opportunity to continue to live properly?
Nabalaphi o esibona thina njenge MK as a backbone of our existence as African people in this province. We are standing here to hand over the reading of the statement to our national representative or leader of parliament, Comrade Des Van Rooyen, knowing very well that he will be here to express our position in respect of this particular issue of iThala. We will take questions after the statement has been read, and we will please ask the media to help us focus on iThala. We are not dealing with any other matters. We are dealing with iThala as a matter that is a national and a provincial calamity to our people, the people of KwaZulu-Natal. I take your hand over.